or clear is given, and they're off. The Boleyn Novices Handicap hurdlers run over 2.5 miles. 9 flights to take the first at the end of the back straight. Blue Ridge Hill towards the outside with Bertie Wooster, 2 towards the 4 in the early stages. Artistic Endeavour and the horse with the huge white blaze, that is Vengeance, also right up there. The other end of the field, it's Celtic Ned, who is held up at the back. GYLLEN is also towards the rear as they go over the first flight. GYLLEN was just the back marker over the first, and it's Vengeance and Brian Carver who have got the early lead to Artistic Endeavour to the inside rail in second. Bertie Wooster goes into the turn in third. Blue Ridge Hill is in fourth with quite a low head carriage. Eloy Dupuis towards the inside rail, racing in around about 5th place as they go around the turn with El Ebo, and then towards the outside is Tuna Warrior. They're then being followed a little more towards the inside by Captain Boudet as they complete their turn into the home straight. What You're Wearing is towards the rear with on the inside rail Celtic Ned. He's gone past a couple early. Know When to Hold 'Em is now last but one, and GYLLEN is the back marker. So they're inside their final 2 miles, and Vengeance has the lead by just over a length. There's a line of 4 or 5 snapping away at his heels, however. Towards the far side, Artistic Endeavour, Bertie Wooster, the all red colours, and then Blue Ridge Hill a little wider, and wider still Tuna Warrior as they go over flight number 2, at which the leader was not fluent. That leader is Vengeance on the run now on towards flight number 3. Vengeance by just over a length to Artistic Endeavour, who is second. Bertie Wooster in third. Blue Ridge Hill and then Tuna Warrior, followed on the inside by Eloy Dupuis as they go over the third flight. The one who hit that flight hard was Blue Ridge Hill. So up past the enclosures with a circuit to go, and Vengeance leads the way by a length and a half. To Artistic Endeavour racing in second. Bertie Wooster is in third. Blue Ridge Hill on their outside racing in fourth. Just over a length back to Eloy Dupuis is up against the inside rail, racing with Captain Boudet for company, and then Tuna Warrior and El Ebo. A further length to the inside sees Celtic Ned with What You're Wearing on that one's outside. GYLLEN is now last but one and wide, and Know When to Hold 'Em is now the back marker of the dozen. So they've reached the top of the hill. Now they swing down the side of the course, going no great tempo here, and it is Vengeance who still leads. And now that lead us open up to over 2 lengths to Bertie Wooster, and on the inside Artistic Endeavour in a dispute of second and third, with on their outside Blue Ridge Hill. Just over a length back to El Ebo, who races up on the outside of Captain Boudet, who is the grey between horses. On the inside rail is Eloy Dupuis. 4 wide around that turn is Tuna Warrior, racing a length in advance of What You're Wearing. Then towards the inside is Celtic Ned. GYLLEN is last but one, and the back marker is Know When to Hold 'Em as they head down the back straight, and they've now reached flight number 4. Vengeance takes this one with an advantage of about 3/4 of a length over Bertie Wooster, who took it in second. A little wider, Blue Ridge Hill is now creeping closer and goes into second place as they reach the second flight taken down the back straight. On the inside, Eloy Dupuis wasn't that fluent there and lost a couple of places jumping that flight in the air. Over the fourth from home they go. And Vengeance on the inside has now been joined by El Ebo, and between them Bertie Wooster, and also there is Blue Ridge Hill, and towards the wide outside Tuna Warrior. There's 5 of them now in line as they cross over the chase course. They're then being followed by What You're Wearing, who is improving. GYLLEN is also improving and is quite wide, but it's still a very tightly grouped field. Just about Celtic Ned, the back marker, with Know When to Hold 'Em still towards the rear of the field. So they go over that next flight, which was the third from home. 5 of them in line as they lead the back straight behind them. On the inside, Vengeance, Bertie Wooster, and in third, Blue Ridge Hill. And then El Ebo racing in a close fourth. Tuna Warrior 5 wide and in fifth, with on the inside Artistic Endeavour, followed by Eloy Dupuis. After Eloy Dupuis is What You're Wearing, who for the first time is just being nudged along. GYLLEN is turning in quite wide. Then they're being followed by Captain Boudet, and towards the inner, Celtic Ned, who was given a patient ride, is still just about the back marker in a very tightly grouped field. Know When to Hold'em is now trying to stay on towards the wide outside. So they're fanning out across the course as they now begin to quicken up, going towards the second last. And on the far side, Birdie Wooster may just have the overall lead. On the near side, Tuna Warrior is right there. Then Artistic Endeavour bursting through with Elebo in the centre, and Elebo just jumps into the lead as they went over the second last. It's Elebo with, on the far side, Birdie Wooster now in second. What You're Wearing in the orange is staying on in third. On the near side, Tuna Warrior. Very wide is GYLLEN, who's laid on the scene. Artistic Endeavour is still there with a chance. It was Elebo who fell at the final flight when leading and has brought down Eloy Dupuis. So on the run in, Birdie Wooster was left in front. What You're Wearing is now in second. GYLLEN and then Artistic Endeavour. There's four in line. 50 yards to run. GYLLEN on the near side. It's tight. GYLLEN near side. Between horses, What You're Wearing. Artistic Endeavour on the far side. It's between those three with Birdie Wooster just in behind them.
Oh, what a belting finale to the last race on the card here, the Boleyn Novices Handicap Hurdle. In the end, it's gone the way of another patient ride from Harry Cobden on GYLLEN, who just gets the better of the